Tech Brothers with Ahmed. Today we are going to answer this question: what is multicast transformation in SSIS? So let's go to SSDT or bits and see where exactly is multicast transformation is. So we know that in the control flow we have the tasks, and in the data flow we have the transformations. To see the multicast transformation, we have to have come to the data flow task or data flow pan, open the data flow, and then what we have here, we have different sources we can use. So multicast is a transformation that can divide one input or that can distribute one input into multiple outputs. So when I say divide, that doesn't mean it will be dividing into the number of rows. It means it will be creating the same replica or same number of rows on each of the output. So if I connect, I have OLEDB source here, I have multicast here. So in this case, if I want to create or load the data to multiple destinations, I can use the multicast, and it will be loading the same number of rows that it received from the input side. So I have a flat file source destination, I'm connecting here, and I have OLEDB destination. So if we are getting in this case we are getting 4 records from the source. So these 4 records will flow here to multicast, and then each 4 of them will be going to the flat file source, and also the same 4 records will go to the OLEDB destination. Where do we use this? It is very normal. Let's say you are getting a data from your Excel file from your internal department, and your goal is to load the data into your database, as well as you want to create the vendor file. Maybe that can be a CSV file, and that's how you deliver that data to the vendors. So you will be using the same package to read the data from the Excel file, use the multicast and create a flat file on one side and load the data to the internal databases on the other side. We can also use multicast for test purposes. Let's say while we are debugging our packages, we have reading the data from here, there are multiple transformations, and then we want to see the data between two transformations. So we can always use a multicast. When we run the package, multicast doesn't have to have output attached to it. If I want to run this package right now, I can run it and it will not fail or anything. See, it read the 5 records and it didn't fail. Most of the transformation you have to configure them, and in this case if you are using multicast, you don't have to configure it, and you can use it for test purposes. And once you are done with the test, I mean, for sure you will delete that one. It is just for the test purpose, as you want to implement the data where between them. So that's how it can be. Thanks very much for watching this video, and I will see you in next video.